And now, ladies and gentlemen, we turn things over to a true master of ceremonies. Mr. Paul Gillette.
This guy knows. Very nice, Lindsay. Well, it's time again for the best man speech. First, I'd like to thank everyone who had a hand in making this evening turn out so beautifully. And to the bride and groom, Jenna, you look wonderful, as always. Dave, you tried your best. I included a separate $10 check in your card there for letting me use that line, so thanks. I want to say that I wish only the best for the both of you. I know it's been a long road for these two. I'm sure it's turned out exactly as Jenna had planned it. Living with her future husband in my father's house for the last few months. Now isn't everyone's idea of a storybook romance. This time I do have to mention that Dave gave the best man speech at my wedding. And with the help of extensive therapy, I'm almost recovered from that. Who knew there was a place for stories about bedwetting, nose picking, and lice infestation? But that's Dave for you, an innovator. I, however, choose to take the high road and not retaliate. But I will take this opportunity to tell you a story about a man and his poodle. Make that a man and his miniature poodle. No, no, no. Make that a man and his teacup poodle. Also, for those of you keeping score at home, this is a story about true love. Ever since Dave was a child, he exhibited very promising behavior, such as being able to fall directly into even the smallest piles of dog poo. He spent his entire childhood covered in poo, sometimes his, sometimes not. But this wasn't his only talent. Dave once wore the same t-shirt for an entire summer. We affectionately called this t-shirt the tattoo, and unfortunately for the tattoo, showering didn't figure into that summer at all. I actually felt bad for Michael Jordan on that t-shirt. Those adolescent years were tough. The glasses, the braces, the poo. Would it ever end? I blame Dave's complete turnaround on two very distinct events. The first was the day Dave met Walter. For those of you who do not know, Walter is a monster of an animal, slightly bigger than a can of soda. That 7-pound poodle really turned Dave around. He got laser eye surgery, showers somewhat regularly, and gets through the day without an ounce of poo. Well, well. I believe this relationship with Walt is second only to Dave's meeting Jenna. I've never seen my brother happier, honestly. Dave and Jenna genuinely enjoy each other's company. During their courtship, they actually had a period of time where they were on a break, and we heard about that today. Dave really seemed lost during this period. Even Walt couldn't fill the void. Thankfully, Jenna came back to the area, and they rekindled the relationship. I told you this story would be about true love. True love cannot be broken by things such as distance or time apart. But Dave and Jenna would face a much larger obstacle in their relationship. Dave's undeniable toe hair. Jenna, you really must love this man sitting next to you to overlook this. Dave's feet kind of look like a hobbit's. Hairy and flat. Or maybe a mini Sasquatch. Shoe technology has come a long way to conceal what's actually going on down there. I'm not really sure where all the hair came from on Dave. My father can't even grow a mustache or sideburns. He shaves so infrequently, his disposable razor has never been disposed of. I've always tried to look out for my younger brother. So I brought Nair, bikini waxing strips, and some razors. I'm going to leave all these right here for you guys. We'll correct it, don't worry about it. There's some razors. There's the Nair. Well, enough about that. Nair. Enough about that. The most important thing I want to say to both of you is I will always be here if you're ever in need. I can't stress the fact that Dave and Jenna make each other very happy. I think the best advice I can give is keep on laughing and never be afraid to fall back on your family in a time of need. If you need something to laugh at, look no further than the groomsmen. Of course, if I talk about my nose picking and Dave's hairy feet, you guys are going to get it too. So, first we have to mention Flanagan. Not only did he almost burn down his apartment making tortilla shells in his underwear, he actually defied the laws of physics once by vomiting on his own back. I saw this with my own eyes. Raise your hand, Pat. Joe Narcissa. Joe Narcissa. It's unbelievably his third time he ever left Conshohocken. We should all feel proud. It's a special occasion. Joe Lassinger's the tallest groomsman and happens to be the tallest guy I know that can't play basketball at all. Not a waste of height. Dave Leonard. Dave Leonard's a good judge of how intoxicated you are. If you thought if at any time throughout the night it seems like he's making sense or is sober, you better stop drinking. And then there's Art Jackson. Art, I don't really know you that well, but he has fantastic calves, and you can see them too for a small price. Well, whatever it is I've said here today, I hope everyone's ready to celebrate the union of the greatest guy I know to the greatest girl I know. Dave, Jenna, let's drink to you guys. My new sister and my brother.
Let's give him a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin with dinner,